Well, it's been a little while since I've been on a group ride with the Velomobile, so I'm gonna take this out, try to meet up with the group again, and go for a decent ride with the group. As you can see, climbing doesn't do so well, but just another rider that I don't know passing. So there's another guy passing on the climb, but maybe I'll get him back. This is a fairly decent straightaway ahead. Nearing the top of the climb, and the road bikers are at least several blocks, maybe a quarter, half mile in front. Alright, there's one guy. Alright, almost at the train station. There should be a bunch of people when I make the right turn into the parking lot. I'll see if the group's here or not. I should be right on time, so there they are up ahead, and this is like a 3% grade, so got to go a little slow, and I don't even know if I could go through these guys. You have to go all the way around, probably squeeze through a little bit somewhere to get to the other side. Looks like some fast people, maybe not too many too fast. Looks like some fast riders today. I'm gonna go park in the shade. Just go hang out here for a little bit. Alright, most people are kind of taking off now, so I better get going. My group had already just left, so I'm gonna take off and probably follow Marianne out. So the ride kind of splits apart in the beginning. People take off at different paces. One of the leaders here, Marianne.
Wait, which one are you doing?
Alright, caught back up with the group. And there's one other trike rider up ahead too. I'll probably start making my way up a little bit. Get a head start before any of the climbs. The lighter road bikes will definitely go around me on the climbs. Some more people are ahead, but they're pretty. This is the faster group ahead. Slowly getting around some people still. I'm doing 27, still kind of tough to catch these guys. Maybe 1% uphill, still doing 20 miles an hour. It takes a little bit to catch them. I think this is the front of the group, the faster group. There's the ride leader riding off the front. Well, I skipped the first rest stop, or regroup I should say, because there's a lot of climbing. As you can see, this is like, it's only about 4% here, but earlier it was about 13%, and they're already catching me. So at least the faster group, you can see them probably in the distance back here catching up. So I know they're gonna pass me on the climbs for sure. That's why I had to get a head start. Alberto, there they go. Just over the crest, so it kind of works out pretty good because now I can stay with them or pass them on the descent if I need to. Very scenic descent. So this part's going to be about 1% uphill, slightly, and I think I'm just a little slower than the group, so I'm going to let them kind of go around. Now that's 2% grade. I'm not going too hard, but the group's just riding away from me at 2% grade. And typically on the road bike, I could be in the draft and hanging out with them. So yeah, I guess 2% is a little slower, 1% similar, depending on road conditions. Well, I don't know, making up a little bit of time, pushing a little harder, like close to 3 watts per kilogram. 1% grade, I could kind of see the tail of the group. I don't know if they're slowing down or something, but I'm putting out quite a bit more power just to barely hang off the back of them. So I fall behind on the 2% grades, like right here a little bit. 1% I slowly catch up, and with 0% grade, then I could slowly start reeling them back, or quickly, depending. This part only for 100 or 200 yards was recently repaved. Smoothest part, even at 2% grade, I'm able to stay behind them. I keep them in sight. Smooth roads really help Velomobile more than the road bike. On these like 5-6% grades, they just stand up and start taking off. Also, the larger wheel circumference or tire circumference does a lot better on these rougher roads than the little 20-inch ones I have up front. Slight downhill, 3% slight uphill. Almost caught up to them. I know another climb starts again, so they're just going to be gone now. So that group of riders I don't typically ride with because they're at least one step faster than me. At least the leader is. He's just kind of sandbagging. He's riding on a he normally rides the fastest pace, but he's 2 steps down for the 80-mile pace. So I think he's a lot quicker than the other guys. Well, it is spring and there are some nice wildflowers here, and purple ones and yellow flowers off to the left. There's some more scenic views of the hills over there. I just came over those hills. That's why I had to get a huge head start, but still got caught. And when I stopped at the top, the other guys just rode through, and they're way up there in the distance. Yeah, the rough roads here, I gotta slow down quite a bit. Fortunately, the group kind of stopped for a little short regroup, and I know there's climbs coming ahead, so I went ahead and got a 2-second head start. Here they come.
I'll substitute
climbs
pizza for the beer, okay?
6% grade, and I know they're all gonna just go around. I'll probably be on my own for a while. Well, there is a trike behind me, cat trike rider, so strike riders are in the end. So yeah, this one's heavier than the trike, so I'm gonna climb a little slower, but hopefully I can make up for it on the flat. Still climbing, but quite a bit of ways to go. Climb's still going, and I'm sort of keeping up with at least the trike in front. Slow and steady. All right, nearing the top. 10% grade right here. I did manage to pass one person on an upright. First person I've ever passed on a 7% climb going uphill. Well, time to start catching them. Whew, caught up to them. They're on a red light and I wasn't too far behind. So let's see if we could get around them, and maybe this guy too. not even pedaling. Alright, well this is where I head away from the group, and they're continuing on. I'm just going to head back. I'm heading back on my own, and the good thing about heading back on your own is you don't have to keep up with the group and kind of worry about where they are and how fast you have to ride. Go back on your own pace and enjoy the ride. I made it to a bike path, so I'm slowing down way slow, like 10 miles an hour. Yep, so the Velo's narrow enough to fit through these gates. Going back, I have to go on some big streets for a little bit, and mixing up with all the big cars is not that fun. Hopefully they could see me, and sometimes I'm hidden behind like those SUVs, so I gotta watch out no one cuts in front of them and doesn't realize that I'm here. There's the little town of Rinda. I guess the movie theater's still surviving over here, which is good. Just gotta get through here and start heading back. Well, quite a few cars here on red light, so I found a little shade to stop at and just relax, and then a slight downhill when it turns green, and continue on. So I'm cruising at about 31 miles an hour now. Doing pretty good. It's kind of nice, smooth part of the road, so I like to kind of push it a little bit here until you get stopped by a red light. Oh man.
Ah, well, sometimes those signals always get you. The ride ended up being 55 miles with 3,200 feet of elevation gain, and the pedaling time was probably a little under 4 hours for average speed, a little over 14 miles an hour. Well, if you did like this video, let me know in the comment section below, or if you want to see more content of me riding the Velomobile in group rides or in other settings, please let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Thanks.